Welcome back. You're watching SA Today with me, Unati Bagyashe. Well, let's continue here now. Mango Airlines has temporarily suspended all its flights today due to outstanding payments to Air Traffic Navigation Solutions Company. This follows today's flight delays and interruptions. Now, in a statement released today, Mango said that it says that senior management and shareholders are locked in emergency discussions to find an amicable solution. This is the second time this year that Mango has been unable to meet its financial obligations to creditors. Mango says that affected customers with valid and available contact details will be informed via email and SMS. Yesterday, the South African Cabin Crew Association, the Mango Pilots Association and NUMSA filed an urgent court application to place Mango under business rescue. The unions say they had to resort to desperate measures as a result of the desperate situation their members find themselves in. The embattled airline has failed to pay its 740 employees for 2 months now. Mango says it plans to resume normal operations as soon as possible. Now, let's discuss this further. We're joined via Zoom by Zazi Nsibanyoni-Mugambi. Thank you so much for your time. She's from South African Cabin Crew Association.
Good afternoon, Unati, and thanks for having me on your show.
Thank you very much. Now, you, together with two other unions, have decided to take matters into your own hands, essentially filing that urgent court application to place Mango under business rescue. You've always been calling for business rescue for Mango. Now, talk to us about the recent developments that we've seen.
Well, yes. I mean, it was a very difficult decision for us to make to want to place Mango under business rescue. And that comes off the back of the Mango board having recommended it, the SAA board having recommended the same, but no action has been taken to apply for that particular business rescue. Hence, we felt like we could not waste another day waiting for them to file business rescue. So we took it upon ourselves because, as you have now seen, another creditor is saying we want our money and they have grounded Mango. Exactly what we are trying to avoid. Mango needs time to restructure its business, make sure that they get the 819 million gazetted and promised to them, and start on a good, clean base. This hasn't been forthcoming, and it's unfortunate because it's affecting the target market of Mango. It's affecting the brand, and it's extremely worrying to us. Hence, business rescue for us is urgent, and it needs to happen as soon as possible to avoid situations like today.
Now, you mentioned the brand, and I mean, given Mango's a strong target market, a restructuring plan does sound like something that management and including the DPE should be considering. What can we make of management and including governments, just the way they've been handling this matter in terms of Mango's financial woes?
Onati, we've been here before. I mean, you would recall during the SAA business rescue, the unions at the time made a very, very strong call for the DPE to place Mango and the other subsidiaries under SAA under business rescue, under the same business rescue, in order to restructure the group. DPE blatantly refused to do so. And now we find ourselves here with a desperate need of a plan and a restructuring plan, something that could have been avoided for the longest time. And in the last few weeks, we have written to the DPE. We've even written to the presidency. We've written to everybody we possibly could write to tell them about the dire situation Mango finds itself in. And we've been met with silence in terms of what is the solution. And even more worrying is the Takatso deal on the table, where we have another low-cost carrier by the name of Lyft that's basically going to be under the same banner as Mango. You cannot have two low-cost carriers in the same space. So it's very worrying for us why we're getting silence from the DPE. But this business rescue is important for us to embark on, and we want to be involved because we do not want a process like SAA when we had a year of a business rescue that really didn't have a real plan. So we want to be involved, and we're getting a bit of pushback from government now that we've filed. But we're going to continue engaging because we want to do it in a consensus with them. But if they don't want to collaborate, it leaves us between a rock and a hard place, and we have to do what we have to do, unfortunately.
And unfortunately, the people that are actually being affected are your members. Now, we know that hundreds of them have gone for 2 months without a salary. What does this latest development with Mango Airline mean for them? How are they doing? How's their morale?
Oh, it's terrible, Unathi, I must tell you, because we're having to deal with them in groups. We get calls for, I simply don't have money to even buy food. When are we getting money? But we've recently learned they have been paid 2,500 Rand today. That's very little in order to meet the needs of the employees. So it's extremely dire. And you would remember, Unathi, they're still coming to work. Well, up until today when they were grounded, they were still trying to find money to come to work and keep Mango in the skies. That's how committed the Mango employees are. And they've been let down, by the shareholder, unfortunately. And we are going to not allow a situation like SA Express, where those workers were just left to rot and fend for themselves. We need to take action, and this is what we're doing.
Now, we know that primarily the purpose of a business rescue is essentially to prevent loss of jobs for your employees. We know that senior management and shareholders of Mango are currently locked in meetings. What are you hoping will come out of that meeting today?
Well, we don't even know that they were locked, that they're locked in meetings to try and resolve a situation. What we do know is that they want us to withdraw our business rescue application, which we're not prepared to do until such time that we have a commitment that we will be involved. If it's a transparent process, it's a process we can trust, and we're very happy to let them lead this process. But we want a seat at the table to make sure that the only solutions cannot constantly be shedding jobs. Mango is a lean airline. It's got 740 employees, and they're right-sized, in our opinion. So we want a seat at the table to prevent unnecessary job losses with an airline that has the greatest potential of growth and that can really take over the market. So we wait to hear what the outcome of that particular discussion, and we hope they can resolve the ATNS issue. And let's move on with trying to turn Mango around and let it take to the skies and save as many jobs as we possibly can under this particular unemployment rate of 43% in this country.
Do you think there's a future for Mango?
Absolutely. Mango's doing, Unathi, right now, Mango has been trading. They have not taken forward bookings. So they haven't booked a month, 2 months from now. They basically book passengers very close to the departure date. And with that, they have managed to get 80, 90% loads. So Mango is a strong brand. It caters to the entire demographic group. They sell from Edgars to Checkers to E-Bucks. They've got a very, very solid, strong market. So they will survive. They're a good brand and they deserve to be given a chance.
Zazi, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. That's where we have to leave our interview. Zazi Nsibanyoni-Mugambi, South African Cabin Crew Association President. Thank you so much for your time.